All right, so let's talk about main SEO structure. So we're going to get a little nerdy, but I'll try to kind of keep it within reins, okay? So if I get too crazy, let me know. First thing we're going to talk about is page titles. So here is an example of one of our clients, Royal Textile in Denver. And if we look at their website, and we can do what's called a right click. You know what a right click is on a website. Look at the code of that website. And what we're looking for is the title. And this particular website's title is Denver Commercial Window Treatments. This is their homepage. So this is the number one term they want to rank for. So we made their homepage title this exact phrase. Now, this is something you do in the back end of your website. Again, for Wix, Weebly, I'm not exactly sure how you do this, but from a WordPress standpoint, I'll show you in just a second how you do that. But why this is important, this title, is because that is what Google picks up and shows as the clickable link. So if you're starting to think about what would people type in my area, maybe it's window treatments Nashville, or it's window coverings Memphis. I'm on a Tennessee thing for some reason. But no matter what it is, whatever people are typing in, whatever your number one phrase is, that's what your homepage really needs to rank for. That's what the title should be for the homepage. And like I said, you can actually influence what people see in Google by what title you put in there. So very important. In the back end of WordPress, we recommend a plugin called Yoast or Yoast SEO. And this is what it looks like. So it actually shows you kind of what your Google result will look like. And then it lets you type in whatever you want. So you can see here the exact title we put in, Denver Commercial Window Treatments, which is exactly what we had. You know, that's what shows up in both places. So very important that titles are unique for every page. And I'm going to show you a cool little tool, and we'll give you guys an opportunity to get your website kind of previewed here real quick. But anyway, titles should be unique for every page. So your About Us page probably should be more branding related, about mom and pop's window treatments, you know, something like that. If it's a specific location page, then it needs to be window treatment store in Nashville or whatever it happens to be. So every page title should be unique and different from each other. And of course, use keywords that make the most sense in that area. It's also important that you know you don't need to repeat words. So we didn't need to do Denver Commercial Window Treatments and then a pipe or a comma or something like that. Window treatments for your home in Denver or something like that. That would have been a waste of space, a waste of characters. Putting it in twice there's no reason for it. We could add the word coverings here, although we see that not a lot of their clients are typing the word covering, so we did not put it in there. So that's it for page titles. The other thing that's important while I'm looking at this is the meta description. So the meta description is a 1 or 2 line sentence of what that page is about. If we look at the code again, we can see the descriptions right here. Supplying and installing custom-made window treatments for apartments, new construction, multi-family complexes, blah, 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 right? So once again, where's that show up? Right here in Google. I mean, we are controlling what Google shows to people. So if you're thinking of what kind of meta description should I be writing, it should be something that's compelling to the person that's doing the searching. So think of somebody that's searching for Denver Commercial Window Treatments. Maybe it's an apartment maintenance guy or something like that. You know, this is perfect. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Click, and he comes to your site. So it's not so much about writing for SEO, interestingly, in the description area. Google does not take the meta description into consideration in your SEO rankings. So this is more of an opportunity to write something that is going to compel a searcher to click on your result compared to the other results. Grab their attention with that title that makes sense and probably almost matches what they typed in, and then have something good in the description area that just encourages them, yep, that's exactly what I'm looking for, and off they go to your website. Same thing in Yoast. It's down here, and as you can see, that matches just what we typed in for Royal. So it's exactly the same thing. Now, in a lot of cases, you don't have a meta description, or some of these other platforms might not give you that opportunity to even put that in. So what happens then is Google just grabs random text from your page and shoves it in there so that there is some sort of result. Let me go back. So there is some sort of result here underneath these two lines. They're going to grab some text from your site, but what I see a lot of times is home, about us, our products, our services. They're basically grabbing the navigation from the page and shoving that into here because you haven't filled out a meta description for that page. And lastly, every page should have its own unique meta description. You do not want to write one and put it across 100 pages or however big your site is.